Okay, today we're going to go over these simple interest word problems. On the front we have simple interest problems that have they're relevant situations to our real lives. And then on the back I have a couple products that we want to figure out what the total price is going to be if we have discounts and with tax. So, we're going to start on the side that says simple interest word problems, and we're going to go from there. So, our very first problem. Chanel deposits $7,500 into the bank. She does not withdraw or deposit money for 6 years. She earns 6% interest during that time. So part A asks, how much interest will she have earned at the end of 6 years? And part B says, well, what is the balance going to be when she is finally able to withdraw her money? So before we can figure out 6 years, we need to figure out 1 year. Now, when we earn interest, we're earning it in a year. So it's 6% per year. So she's starting with $7,500. Okay. We need to multiply that. It's 6% of $7,500. And remember, I need to write my decimal or my percent as a decimal. Okay. I'm going to put that into a calculator. And the calculator is going to tell me that the answer is 450. Okay. Remember when I do this, again, it's really important that I am using the decimal form. Okay. Because 0 and 6 hundredths, 6%, times her 7,500, I should be getting the 450. Okay. That's for 1 year. We want it for 6 years. So each year it's going to earn 450. So I could say that it's the same thing as saying 450 times 6 years. Okay. So 450 times 6 is 2,700 for 6 years. That's how much she makes off of that 7,500 in her account. So the answer for part A, well, it's 2,700, and I have to make sure I have the dollar sign. We're dealing with money. Okay. Now her final balance, when she's ready to withdraw her money, is she's going to take her initial 7,500 and she has to add what she earned in those 6 years. Okay. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 7 is 12. 7 plus 1 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. When she withdraws from her account, she's going to have $10,200. $10,200 after 6 years with a 6% interest. Okay. Number 2. Craig just purchased a new car. He financed $45,000 and must pay it back over 5 years with 11% interest. How much will Craig have paid in interest by the time his car has paid off? Okay, so every year he has 11% interest, so it's 11% of his loan. Okay, so I have to rewrite that using a decimal, and I'm going to use multiplication. Okay, now keep in mind this 11%, it's for 1 year. Okay, so when I put this in my calculator, I should get 11% of $45,000 is $4,950. It's a lot of interest per year. Okay, so this is 1 year. Okay, we need 5 years. Okay, so I have to do 4,950 times the 5 years, and that's going to get me my answer. So 4,950 times 5 years is 24,750. So by the time he pays off his car in 5 years, he's going to have paid $24,750 that he didn't originally have to pull out of the bank, okay, or get a loan for. Now, we don't know a whole bunch about how interest works right now, but if he made higher payments per month instead of minimum payments, the interest rate he might not have to pay as much interest because he's going to pay it back quicker. But 5 years is pretty quick. So part B, how much will he have paid for his car, including interest after 5 years? Well, he takes his $45,000 and he adds the amount that he pays in interest. Zero plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 7 is 7. 5 plus 4 is 9. And 4 plus 2 is 6. It is $69,750 for his car after 5 years. Okay, last one on this side. So we have Allison. She's left an inheritance from her great aunt on her 12th birthday. She's 12. However, she is not able to touch it till she is 21 years old. She inherited $50,000 that was put into an account with 2% interest. Okay. So part A, how much interest will Allison have earned when she turns 21 years old? And part B, how much money will be in the account on her 21st birthday? Okay. So every year, so she has $50,000. Every year, it's a 2% interest. So 2% as a decimal, I move the decimal 2 places, I end up with 2/100ths. Okay. So 50,000 times 2% is $1,000. Okay. Now, when she turns 21 years old, she's 12 right now. So I have to figure out how many years I'm going to multiply this by, because right now that's 1 year. But we're waiting until she's 21. So 21 minus 12, because she's 12 years old. That'll tell me how many years. I have to borrow 11 minus 2 is 9, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So it's 9 years. So it's $1,000 times 9 years. We can do this one without the calculator. 9 times 1,000 is going to be 9,000. She's going to accumulate $9,000 in interest. So then we can answer part B, how much more money will be in the account on her 21st birthday? We have 50,000 plus 9,000. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 9 is 9. 5 plus nothing is 5. She's going to have $59,000 in her bank account when she turns 21. Okay, on the back side. This one I do use a calculator for. I recommend using a calculator. I mentioned in class as an adult, I don't know that I do this without a calculator. I know I can, but the calculator is nice and we have them. And I would love to teach you some skills using the calculator because the calculator is only as smart as the person using it. So, I have a 3-doodler or a 3D oodler, however you pronounce it. It's 3D pen, okay? So the 3-doodler is a 3D printing pen that uses the same plastic as a lot of the 3D printers, but it allows you to draw anything you like, okay? I did look up the price of this on Amazon or on their website, actually. I used their website, not Amazon. And the one that this is looks like not the kid version, which means that it's $79.99, which matched the price down here. It said it was $75 or above. Okay. So I have my original price. I have a 5% discount. That means I'm going to be able to subtract money. Okay. But it's 5% of the price. So 5% of $79.99. Okay. So 5% of $79.99. So I have to clear out my calculator from before. I have 5% of $79.99 is this number. Now I am dealing with money, so I can't write down the whole number. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at I'm going to use a different color to show this better. I'm going to look at the number in the 10th spot, and I'm going to look next door to the right. It is a 9, which means that this 9 is going to move to a 10, which means that this 9 also has to move to a 10, which makes the 3 go up 1. Okay? Because this 9 affects it, and I'm at 99. I can't get any higher. It has to go up. So the discount is $4. Okay? So I have $79.99, and I subtract $4. I end up with $75.99. That is my subtotal. Okay? Now I have to tax it. Okay? So I have my subtotal of $75.99, and I have to multiply that by my tax. That is 8%. So as a decimal, 8% looks like this. It's 800ths. Okay? And I wrote that in the wrong spot. This goes here. Okay? And I have to add this to my subtotal. So I have $75.99, and I multiply that by 8%. I get this number. Okay. So my sales tax, again, I'm going to look at my hundredths place value and look to the right to the thousandths. It is a 9, which means that my 7 has to go up 1. So it's $6.08. I'm going to put dollar signs because we're dealing with money. Okay. So I clear out my calculator, and now I have to add these two. I'm going to grab my total. So I have $75.99 plus $6.08. So the total that I'm going to pay for this 3-doodler is $82.07. Okay. Try it again here. This time I have a bigger discount. Okay. Just a reminder, if I have a discount, I am subtracting it to find my total, and then I have to add my tax to find my actual total. So I have my subtotal and my total. Okay, usually discounts are applied before our subtotal, so then we're taxed off the amount that we're paying. Okay, so I have $9. I have a discount of 25% off. So 9 times 25% looks like this. So in my calculator, 9 times 25% equals $2.25. That's my discount. So I take 9 and I subtract my discount. And I get, for my subtotal, it's $6.75. But I have to tax it. Okay? So just as a reminder, when I go from my percent to decimal, I'm going 2 places to the left. So I have 675 times 0 and 875,000. No. I wrote that wrong. Sorry. I'm going to rewrite it. And $6.75 times, and I have to move it 2 places, which means that it's 0 and 875 10,000. I forgot that 0 before. So using my calculator, I multiply my 675 times 8 7/500%. It equals this. Big number again, but I'm dealing with money. So again, I'm going to look at this 10th or 100th place value. I'm looking at the 9, and I look to the right. It is a 0, which means that the 9 stays the same. So tax is 59 cents. Okay. Now, when I add my $6.75 plus the 59 cents for tax, I get $7.34. Okay. If you have any questions, please come and ask me. I know we're using a lot of things that we've learned in class before. So this is new, but it's not new. But if you do have questions, please come and ask.